Ladies and gentlemen, tonight we're going to do something a little bit different. I'm going to be doing a Tiger Woods 11 review, as you can see up there on the top. I don't care if it's not the latest version of Tiger Woods. Actually, I don't care about any of that shit. I'm going to go ahead and do this review anyway, just for the hell of it, because I feel like doing a review and I feel like casting something. So I'll tell you what we're going to do is we're going to take off the groovy music for right now. And we're going to just turn her down a little bit there because I want you to take in the entire show from the very beginning. And so, first of all, EA Games.
It's in the game.
It's in the game. God, I hate this so much. You would not believe how much I hate hearing this crap. So let's just get that out of the way right now. I hate EA Sports. It's in the game. God, I hate that guy. I hate that slogan. I hate everything about it. I detest it. Now listen to that. Pew, cow. I mean, it's a fucking golf game. Does it really need to go wow, wook? Whoosh, wow, wink, wunk, wick, wow, wickum, think, and here we are with the first of about a zillion menus in this game. And if you didn't really know anything about Tiger Woods, you would probably just go ahead and click on Play Now, and you would run into probably what is the first disappointment with this game. But I'm talking from a strictly single-player viewpoint, somebody like me, of course, who bought the game wanting to play a few rounds of golf and have a little bit of fun with the Tiger Woods, is likely to be disappointed if they just strictly want to play single-player, and here's why. If I go click Now, I'll tell you what, I'm going to put on my golfer, Eddie Vegas, and I'm going to show you his stats. I've been working on this guy for a fuck of a long time. And his stats are, they started at 10. Okay? So I played round after round after round of golf with this guy, and up till now he basically has improved his stats by about 13 to 17 points. If I want to add, let's say, another player, an AI player, to spice up the action a little bit, I click on Player 2, and of course I can't take Eddie Vegas, so who else can I play against? Well, I can play against Tiger Woods or Chris DeMarco, whoever the fuck these guys are. Jim Furyk, I heard of him a little bit. But anyway, check their stats out. Their stats are like ridiculously high. Okay, and here's my guy. A wimp. And I have been leveling this guy up seriously a lot. Okay? So basically, if I want to set up a game with the computer and play against the computer is basically going to crush me for game after game after game until I'm finally able to get my points up to almost where they're at, and then my superior skill will prevail. But until then, it's going to be time to buy Tiger Woods 2012. So this already is not too cool. So I said to myself, come on, there must be a way to play a game against the computer and not be totally overwhelmed. Well, in fact, there is. Over here in my career, I can play the PGA Tour season. And if I click on Tour Schedule, I can see that we're already playing the Torrey Pines Golf Club, and I'm halfway through. Now, I let the computer simulate this. Otherwise, there's no way in hell I would be a -4 with the golfer that I have. There's no way in hell. But anyway, I let the computer simulate it. So let's check it out. Tiger Woods is at -7. I've already played a little bit of this, and basically my score keeps going down because I have very little power, and we're starting from the professional tees, and everybody can outdrive me and out-hit me and out-accuracy me, and basically it's no fun. So there's no situation where you're going to be like buying this game and starting your little player at the very beginning. and wanting to play some sort of single-player game against, there you can see exactly where I finished the first time I played, dead last 30th. With the 1 over par, and that was letting the computer simulate one of the courses, which put me to like -3 or -4, I think, with the computer doing it, and me, I took over, and I'm +1. So you can see the end result of this PGA Tour is not all that great, and in fact, I'm just going to basically have my ass being kicked for a large amount of time. Now I can do the skills challenge, which is like get it as close to this or do that or do the other thing. Basically, it's not playing golf. It's trying to try time after time after time after time to do a thing and not do it until finally you do it, and then you get some XP for it. By the way, speaking of XP, this game is extremely stingy with XP. Extremely stingy. This is basically one of the most grindy games you will ever find. Let's see exactly where I'm at with my skills. Oh yeah, okay, I've already spent all my skills, so I can't really show you. But let's say that I play a full round of 18 holes of golf by myself, and let's say I get a few birdies and a few pars and a couple bogeys, and maybe I'm playing pretty good. And maybe I finish a couple under par, something like that, which is pretty much suits a golfer that's just basically starting out in the game. You will get about, let's say, 500 XP for playing 18 holes of golf. If you want to improve your skills, or better yet, go to the pro shop, you can buy some stuff like pants, but basically once you get down here, we're basically in the 1000 XP. Now remember, I can get 500 XP for doing reasonably well on a course, okay? And of course we haven't even started getting to the 10,000 XP and the 20,000 XP, but good news. If I want to accept it, I can buy with Microsoft points. Now, there is no way in fucking hell I am ever going to spend Microsoft points on anything in this game. It's just out of the question. It's totally ridiculous. I refuse to do it. I will not do it. I'm adamant. So let's play now. Now, basically, you've seen that my main complaint is that as a beginning player, somebody wants to play the game and have a little bit of fun and, you know, do a tournament and come in third and make $30,000 and buy yourself a few shirts and hats with it, you're going to be sadly disappointed. However, the rest of the gameplay is pretty quick to describe. I will accept that, and game options, I want to put it on something that's going to be over with pretty soon, like all the par 5s. That should do it. Basically, that'll do it. Okay, let's go play now. And of course, it's going to think for a really long time. And thank God I turned off the commentary, because the commentary will drive you fucking bananas. And so we get to the graphics, and the graphics are, well, we'll see. And now the beautiful hole number 4 on Chemont the dog leg right to the blah 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 leads up to an elevated did and guarded by blah 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 blah. Okay, so we basically, that is basically the whole thing right there. And now the actual golf is pull the thing back and push it forward, and you can hit B and it'll show you where you're going to land. Now, one of the things that I did not know about was that the fact if you hold B, you get this nice little zoom in, and then you get a wheel that'll show you how your ball's going to fly. So that's pretty cool. So you just pull it back and you push forward. It's so ridiculously, he said, so ridiculously easy to basically hit the ball 100%. Basically hit the ball 100%. It's like absolutely no problem. And now my second shot, so let's go wing. Now this is definitely not going to work here. It's going to put me in the sand trap, so I'm going to hit it over here. And what I'm going to do is now I'm going to show you the fade and the draw, and I'm not really sure exactly how this, which one is which, but you can kind of adjust the curve of the ball, and you don't really have to know anything about swinging or foot placement or anything like that. You can just basically set it so it's going to curve to the right a little bit. I'm not sure how well this is going to work because the wind is against me, but we'll find out. Oops. Oh. Well, that didn't work out too good. Well, let's demonstrate the sand trap play. Well, once again, if you hold B, you can see where the thing's going to go, and that's going to give me just a little bit of extra boost, which I'm going to like. I think I'm going to have to really give it I'm going to have to give it some super boost. Now, to give it super boost, while you bring the club back, you hammer A like a fucking idiot, as hard as you can and as fast as you can, and that's going to give you super boost. Check it out. 99% power. Do a tee shot. Plus, one of the things I really like about this game is that I was able to pick myself a nickname. I've never had myself a cool nickname like Tee Shot before. And now whenever I make a play, the crowd goes, "Go Tee Shot." That really kind of makes me happy because I always wanted a kind of a cool name like Smoker or you know, something like that. I mean, I can't even remember. Okay, so now the final thing is the fucking putting. And here you have like God mode. This is God mode for putting. And basically it'll show you exactly where the ball's going to go, assuming you hit it hard enough. So basically this is God mode. It uses up focus, but it's God mode. And basically it makes putting pretty easy, although then again I'm just getting the hang of this game. I hit it too hard. Get in the hole. Come on, baby. God damn it. And I'm slightly downhill, and it's going to bank slightly to the right, and I'm 6 feet from the pin. So I'm going to not use my super... Okay, the fact that you have the God mode, it actually uses up your super energy, which is the red bar, the red circle down there. And as you can see, I don't have very much. So I can't really use the super God mode all the time. I have to kind of conserve it. So I can't really use it here, so I'm just going to have to hit it. And hope it goes in. Do a tee shot. See, I really like being called tee shot, can I say? Well, there you have it. I mean, you're limited to single play. In terms of multiplayer, well, once again, just to finish off here. Once again, if you say like your friend buys the game, well, if you're up to level 25 and he's at level 10, you're going to crush him. So to have a good game where you're both equally skilled, you would pretty much have to start over again with a basic number level 0 character. Equally on the multiplayer, what I've found out is that the multiplayer world has been basically separated into guys who play really good, guys who play mediocre, and guys who play bad. And you're never really going to be mixing it up with guys who play less good. There's basically, if you beat guys that are less good than you hardly get any XP, and it's not worth it. And the people that are like, let's say, pretty good, but they've got the button mashing down, and they know how to. They could probably be competitive against those guys. Those guys really want to play the really best guys, because if they are able to beat them on a hole, they get a ton of XP. Meanwhile, if the other guys beat the less good guys, they barely get any XP. So even in the online world, the world is basically you're just going to be playing against people that are as good as you, which is probably okay. But at the same time, it's an old game, and anybody that you're going to run into that's still playing this game is going to be light years ahead of you. So basically, the only way I would suggest playing multiplayer is basically if you've got some friends to play with, and you all start off as an equal character, and then at that point there, I think you can have some really a lot of fun with